tasters, welcome to another episode of Tastiness, where we put our favorite WW recipes that I find throughout social media to the test. We give it a taste and I'll let you know how it is if it's something that you want to make. And today, guess what? I got some for my vegetarians. Comment, let me know how many vegetarians I got out there. I have a black bean burger. Yes, that's right. We're going to be making homemade black bean burgers. It is a pound dropper recipe. I've done one of her other recipes, WW pound dropper, and it's a black bean burger. Now, I don't eat beef or pork, but I do eat chicken, turkey, fish. So let's get started. First thing we've got to do is we've got to get our black beans, of course. And as you all know, I like to cook enough for the week. The recipe says 2 cans for 4 patties, but I'm going to do 4 cans so that I have 8 patties and have enough for the week, because you know I'm the meal prep queen. That's right. So we're going to go ahead, open our black beans, and we're going to drain them. It says to make sure that you drain them very well. Pat them with a paper towel when you finish. All of that soap, because if you don't, it could become a little mushy as you mix your ingredients into the patty. So the recipe by Pound Dropper suggests that we use paper towels to get a little bit of the extra moisture out of the black beans after having rinsed them and drained them. But I have this neat little thrifty salad spinner here, and I thought that would be a good idea, tasters, to put the black beans in here and get the excess water off them. So we're going to put them in the salad spinner. Gonna give it a few spins to get some of that excess water out of it, so that it won't be mushy, as Pound Dropper said. I gave it a couple of spins and there wasn't much water left in the beans, so I'm going to go ahead and move them back to my mixing bowl. As the directions say, you can use paper towels. I decided to use the salad spinners. They seem to be pretty dry, and I think I'm ready to move them back to the mixing bowl. And now I am ready to mix my other ingredients for our black bean burgers. So our next step after rinsing, draining, and getting the excess water off of our black beans is that we're going to make a mixture to add to the black beans before we form them into patties. And the first thing it says is to mix your onion, garlic, barbecue sauce, light mayo, Worcestershire sauce, paprika, and cumin well. Now it says minced onion, but I have some finely chopped onion here, so we're going to go with it as is, and when it mixes all up into the pat, I'm sure it's going to be well. I have a mixture of white onion and red onion that I had left over from something that I made earlier this week. It says a half of a small onion, but we're going to use a whole small onion because remember I'm making 8 patties instead of 4. So I'm going to start with my onion. Then I'm going to add in 4 cloves of garlic. I typically buy the garlic already minced. 2 tablespoons of the de-used sugar-free barbecue sauce. 2 tablespoons of the light mayo. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1 teaspoon of cumin. 1 And lastly, 2 teaspoons of paprika. Now I'm going to add my black beans to my mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and add this mixture back to my mixer, and hopefully that will mush them up, make it look a little pasty with the little clumps as Pound Dropper says we should have for our mixture. We got our paste. It's looking good. Tasters, I really truly am trying these recipes out for the very first time when I record these videos. So you all are getting the raw footage of, you know, things that may happen as they should according to the recipe, and things that don't happen according as they should according to the recipe. So sometimes I have to make adjustments, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, is that gonna turn out as a paste? I don't know, but sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Looks like we got some paste here, and the next thing we're going to do is, it says add in salt, pepper, and beef eggs. I think I'm gonna mix it just a little bit more so it'll get a little bit, break down some of these black beans a little bit more. Tasters, I have gotten it to a pasty looking consistency, and now it says that we are to add 1 egg. I'm adding 2. As I said, I doubled the recipe, but like I said, this is real life, and guess what? I misread the recipe, and I'm actually going to be making 12 burgers today instead of 8. I thought 1 serving was for 4 burgers, but it was for 6. And I could have actually just made those 6 for the week. But what better recipe than to make a mistake like this on, because I had planned to freeze the burgers and just take out one when I needed it to make it in the air fryer. So this works well. Instead of buying those processed burgers in the freezer section at your local grocery store, we already have our black bean burgers in the freezer, ready to go into the air fryer when we need it. So again, I just want to make note that this recipe actually makes 6 burgers, and I doubled it, so I'll have 12 burgers to have in the freezer and just pop them in the air fryer when I'm ready. So I'm going to add in 2 eggs because the recipe says 1. There was 1, and now I'm going to beat another egg. It also says to add in salt and pepper at this point to taste. So of course we're just going to kind of guesstimate it. And our last ingredient for our black bean burgers, PoundDropper.com, it says to add in a cup of breadcrumbs. Now it says plain breadcrumbs, but you know, tasting this, I have Italian breadcrumbs in my pantry, so that's what we're going to be using in our black bean burgers. Since I'm doubling, I'm going to use twice as much. Use a cup. That was 2 half cups there. And that's our last ingredient. And we are ready to mix these in and form our burgers. Each burger is going to be 1 point. Completely vegetarian. Not vegan because it has egg in it, so vegetarian. And I'm getting a little workout here, tasters. Working these biceps with this tasty mixture here. Let me bring my mixture over and let you all take a look. I think we're ready to form our burgers. What y'all think, tasters? Just want to make note that the burgers are 1 point on the WW program now that we use on the blue plan. They're 1 point on the green plan. They're 1 point on the blue and the purple plans. They're 1 point. On the green plan, they're 5 points. Again, on the blue and the purple program, they're 1 point. On the green plan, they're 5 points a piece just for the burger. That's just the points for the burger. And I was listening to My Busy Kitchen stories on IG the other day, and she mentioned if she was making some black bean burgers, that it's a good idea to, once you form your patties, let them sit in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes so that they harden up and they work well and don't kind of fall apart when you're cooking them. So we're going ahead, like I said, instead of doing the 8 burgers, I'm going to actually have 12 burgers. I have black bean burgers in the freezer for the rest of the month. Already ready. I just pop it in the air fryer. All right, tasters. We've got our mixed black bean patty mixture, and we're ready to go ahead and form our patties. And like I said, I'm going to be putting them in the freezer, so I already have my plastic container to put them in the freezer ready to go. I'm going to form them and put them right in the container. Again, I'm going to be making 12. Got my black bean patties ready, tasters. As I mentioned, I was listening to some stories on IG of some Weight Watcher people that I follow, and they suggested that you put your burgers in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes before cooking them. So I'm going to do that. Look at my delicious patties. Can you see the pieces of red onion in there? I think these are going to be delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and put these freezer, and we're gonna come back with our tasty tip while we're waiting on them to thicken up or gel a little bit so that we can get them ready to put in the air fryer. So tasters, our tasty tip today is somewhat kind of like a poll, or just well, actually it's the poll because I want to know what you all think, but then also I'm going to tell you what I think and what has helped me over the 19 years. So there's always been this big debate, nutrition, exercise, or what you eat, how often you exercise, and which makes the greater impact on weight loss and weight maintenance. Now, scientists have said 80% what you 80% what you eat, but several people that I've talked to, they believe that working out makes a difference for them. I was talking to someone on yesterday, and they told me that the workout makes them eat better. So someone who may think that the workout is the most important piece, maybe that they're working out makes them eat better. But I can wholeheartedly say, tasters, over the years, it's been my focus on what I'm eating, or the nutrition, as opposed to my workout. I've seen times when, to be honest with you, over the last 19 years, I've probably only gone maybe a week or two without working out. That's something that I can do consistently. But my weight fluctuates depending upon what I'm putting into my body. And typically I could be working out every day and I may see that scale creeping up if I know I'm not eating right. So I have to get back onto my nutrition, start back counting my points, and really hone in on what I'm eating, making sure that I'm cooking healthy, balanced meals, and that I'm meal prepping. So in my opinion, it's the nutrition each and every time, because I've been through periods where I am just not doing what I need to do nutrition wise, and I might see that weight creep up a little bit, but I'm working out every day. So definitely for me, over the 19 years, nutrition, that has been really the most important factor. Now, don't get me wrong, I like to move my body on a regular basis just for the shape and the tone of your body. But the nutrition is the part that has really helped me to maintain this weight loss over the years. And that's just my opinion. What do y'all think? What has played the bigger role in when you have been successful with weight loss or in you maintaining your weight loss? So that's my tasty tip for today. Nutrition. If I have to choose whether I'm going to spend my time an hour at the gym or whether I'm going to spend my time an hour cooking a healthy dinner, guess what? It's going to be the dinner every time. Because I can just move walking around the house or get some type of movement in later on. It's always going to be the healthier meal that's going to weigh out me working out each and every time. Now I try to get in both, and typically I do. But if I have to choose, it's going to be the nutrition. So that's my tasty tip for today. That's what has helped me, is to focus more on the nutrition as opposed to the exercise. Now I'm not saying I eliminate the exercise, but if I have to choose, it's going to be making sure that I'm putting the proper things into my body to make sure that I maintain this healthy lifestyle that I have grown to love and become accustomed to. So that's our tasty tip for today, tasters. So tasters, my burgers have been in the freezer for a few minutes, and Pound Dropper said to be careful when you're manipulating them because they can be kind of delicate. So I'm going to do just that, but good thing about it is I'm sure later on in the week, after they've been in the freezer for a couple of days, they're going to be perfect. So I'm going to take one now, and it says to put it in the air fryer for 8 to 10 minutes, flipping once on 370. While that's going, let's talk about these new buns I got, tasters. Now you all know that I was using the 647 buns when I made the fried chicken sandwich by Light Cravings, but social media, I found this on Instagram. Someone that I follow that does Weight Watchers, they have keto buns, and all that for what? Guess what, y'all? 1 point a bun. Yes, you can't get any less than that. They don't make 0 point buns. So I'm using a 1 point bun today. I've got 1 point for my burger, 1 point for the bun. I've got some I can't believe it's not butter spray on my bun. I'm going to toast it up, and we're about to have us a black bean burger. I got some other toppings that I'm going to put on the burger too that I'll share with you. All right, tasters, I had to leave my black bean burger in the air fryer for an additional 5 minutes because I wanted to make sure that it was cooked through. Like I said, I know later on in the week after those burgers freeze, it's going to be delicious. And I have some nice toppings for my burger today. I have this G Hughes ketchup. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my toasted bun. Have mustard, 0 point. Have a few dill pickles, 0 point. And the highlight of my burger, I have actually made my own coleslaw. It's 0 points the way that I made it, and I'm going to top my burger with that as well. It's already looking good. Now I'm going to add a slice of Velveeta cheese for 1 point. into that tasters. Look at that. I have a 3-point black bean burger. 1 point for the black bean burger, 1 point for the bun, 1 point for the Velveeta cheese. Come on. Oh, I'm so excited. And I want to make note that I was looking up the black bean burger in the Weight Watcher app, and the frozen black bean burger that you buy at the store is 3 points. So we cut 2 points. And of course, you know it's going to taste better than the frozen ones because we've made it ourselves. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's taste it. Tasters, I'm going to be honest with you. This tastes better than that frozen fruit stuff. Hands down. Hands down. Make your own. It ain't gonna take long. Throw it in the freezer. You have it ready. I got burgers ready. What? For the next several days because I doubled the recipe and I made 12. So again, I want to let you know they're 1 point on blue and purple and 5 points on green. So excited. I'm looking forward to this week. Having black bean burgers. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tastiness. Like my channel, share it with your friends, and comment below. Y'all want more vegetarian recipes? Let me know what you want. Have a wonderful week.